Hi everyone, Lisa here, back with another video, and today we're doing a 12-part reaction. Okay, so this is every 2024 K-pop debut. I don't know why I do that every video, it was kind of fun though. I know that some of these songs are not debuts, and I figure it out as I react to them, because obviously what I did to make this list, if you are new, is I googled all 2024 debuts. I looked at K-pop profiles and another website that showed a list of groups that were meant to debut this year, and then I found the groups and looks for either an MV or a song that I could react to, and that's how this list was compiled. Obviously some of the groups, they don't have a debut song yet, but they were slated to debut in 2024, so they might be in the video. And then some that were listed as debuts, I don't really know if they count, because some of them are like members of groups and then they release a solo song, and I'm like, it's kind of like touching a gray area right there. But that's how the list is compiled. But anyway, we've been reacting to 120 something debuts, and we currently are in our last stretch. We have about 23 left. So today we're doing 12 songs, and we're doing STELLIVE, I don't know how to say that, Milky Way, Suvi, Sun Cream, Syndiate, maybe, Magic Voice Prism, The Journey Begins. I'm assuming that's more like a trailer. TMC, Pew Pew Pew, Toni Rei, 19. This is written in Hangul, but I think it's TROIKA, Love Score, Awake MV by Chae. Interesting way of writing that, I guess. UNICODE, and this is Let Me Love You. Oh my god. Univ, Keep It Love. Vahn, Crush on You, and I think that's 12. If it's not, you guys know I'm bad at math. Okay. Ooh, cute instrumental. It makes me think of Panorama intro. It's just a solo. I also have coffee today. This is my graduation. Yeah, it's very much, I think, the instrumental just sounds like Panorama. It might be the choice of instrument or the piano. Or both, probably. Because like, all I hear is Panorama. That's cute. First solo concert. Was she originally a VTuber or had some sort of like art-based creation? Is that another idol, or is that her with short hair? Is it a duo? I'm actually unsure. No, it's definitely two numbers, right? And I'm assuming they have like YouTuber esque. Okay. Interesting. It feels more less like a debut. It kind of feels more like a pre-debut, kind of like building of members. You know how like when Luna was debuting, they released members and then they did subunits and duets and things like that. It feels more something like that. Like it feels like these are two members of this group more so than this is a group, because I'm also curious about like the showing of like the art heavy like characters. Are those their characters or are those other members? And potentially they're doing like a duo thing where there's like two people and then two generated. Because I know like, for example, I think like aespa, why was that so hard for me to remember? aespa does something similar where they have like their own like versions of themselves in like AI form. And so is it something more related to that? I think is what I would be more interested in trying to figure out. It's a decent song. I think it's catchy. I do think some of the instrumental does remind me a lot of Panorama, so it makes me think more of Panorama and makes me want to listen to that. So I don't know how great that is as a sampling choice. But yeah, it was fine. I don't know going forward how it's gonna go, but I guess we'll have to wait and see. Up next is Suvi, Sun Cream. I think I said sunscreen. No, sun. Yeah, it's Sun Cream. Oh, solos? Oh, that was good. Oh. Did she say I want you to want me or do I love you to want me? Because she did like a heart. Oh. Oh, that's a beautiful shot under the pool. Her underwater shots are great. I think the scenes are really well done. Because you can tell it's like a lower budget, but she really like took into like care what each set looked like. You can tell that she really put a lot of thought into this whole MV, like the choreo, the locations, the styling. Oh, I like the reuse of the set with the new outfit. Yeah, she used like the whole budget really well because it's like every scene there was something interesting to look at. Either it was new clothes, new parts of the choreography. She used the sets really well because there were like still shots that you could see that could be used for like a photo book if she wanted to release a photo book of the song. So I think it was really well done. I think that it has lower views and lower budget because we're reaching those groups right now in these last two videos that all of them have under a million views, right? But I think for her in particular, I see that she's used what she had the best of all the like small artists so far because I think she did everything she possibly could with her budget to make it seem bigger budget and like higher than it is. And I think I really appreciate that because like it takes really big work ethic and thought behind that to make sure that your video is always consistently growing. Even if you only have like 3 4 sets, like how can you make it interactive? And I think she did that really well. um the song itself, I can take it or leave it. I think you could listen to this in the summer definitely. um but I'm more impressed with what she did with the video. Well, her and the team behind it, because there is a team behind this, obviously. But anyway, up next is, oh no, how did I say this? Cindy 8 is how I think I said it. And this is Magic Voice Prism. The Journey Begins. It looks like a AI group, so it has 81,000 views. I just gave it a like, so now it has 786 likes. Um, oh, I'm scared. Please don't just be AI. It's well drawn. Also, why is her voice so like far away? I'm assuming that's like an intro. Okay. Okay. Oh, multiple member duo. They use a lot of like typical animation styles from different animes. It instrumentally it sounds more, I would say, like a J-pop C-pop song. Okay. That's weird. Yeah, it looks like more like video game devs than a video. Okay. Oh. It's not like a song, a singular song. It kind of feels like a track list. It's like introducing us to the members, but it, yeah, it's like track list. Yeah, it more so sounds like they're making music for like a show more than a group. I think it's, of all of the small groups we've seen, this is probably the least interesting. Because we've seen a lot of like drawn groups, illustrated AI, like stop motion, like so many styles. I think at this point of groups like this, that I think of all of them, this one is the least interesting. The sound is the least interesting. The video is the least engaging. It also feels more like sample tracks than a song, so I wonder if it is more of a sample track kind of video, just kind of introducing you to the members and also introducing you to potentially what their sound is. A lot of the animation does feel very much like it took from different shows, like a little bit of Winx Club, a little bit of Code Lyoko, a little bit of what is that, Gem and the Holograms? Oh my gosh, Gem would remember Gem and the Holograms. I love Gem and the Holograms growing up anyway. But it reminds me a lot of like different shows and different animes, and then they kind of put it all together in this compilation video more so than a song. It's very confusing, I would say. It's not my favorite. I think it could have been better, but maybe I'm just too critical at this point after watching too many debuts. But yeah, definitely doesn't feel like a debut. It might not be at this point in my thought process, just because it didn't feel at all like something you would release for a debut. Okay, up next, this is TMC Pew Pew Pew. This is 3,000 views. He, like Jaehyun and AT is doing Cowboys. Okay. Oh my gosh, this looks like, is it 90 tan? Is it two people? Are they twins?
Feels like a pandemic I'm a cowboy.
This audio's from something. Girl group song. Is it Honeybee? Also, the whispered pew pews is crazy because it's not super mixed, so you just hear like the spit of the pew.
머리 위에 선 허리춤에 건 You will know 말보다 행동으로 먼저 보여주지 난 오늘 birthday 사실은 뻥임 그냥 받고 싶어 그래 생일 뻥이야 오늘은 birthday 사실은 뻥임 그냥 받고 싶어 그래 생일 뻥이야 달라도 너무나 달라 Feels like a pandemic
Okay, sure. I just hear Honeybee now. I'm a cowboy. Oh. Are they twins? Or did they choose to look really similar for the animated? Okay. 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 Yeah, okay. It's an interesting choice of song. Must say, it kind of feels like I just watched. Also, she looks like a famous actress. Kind of just feels like I watched like a fan-made video. Like, not like a fan-made video, but kind of like a self-produced video. But this is a company, My Doll Entertainment. I've heard of them, I think, right? Was Pink Fantasy under them? I don't know. There's a girl group that I think I've heard of that was under them. It wasn't the best song I've ever heard. It wasn't the best choreo or the best visuals. they tried, and I can see that. I'm like treading very carefully with my words here. I can see that. It's just not for me. It's not for me. It might not be. It might be for you, actually. Let me not say it might not be for you. It might be for you, but it's not for me. It just felt like a lot of things were lacking in this. Like, I don't even know how would I go about making this better. The mixing, I guess. More interesting things in the audio, because it sounded like they kind of used like a sample, and they had the sample kind of carry most of the song, but then the sample is from like so many other K-pop songs that it just makes me think of other K-pop songs, and so it's like it's hard to really focus in on them. The video, I guess, has a, this isn't a story. I don't know, it just feels like a not as good version of 90 Tan, which is like one of the first videos we ever watched on this long downward spiral of this video content. Yeah, I don't. I see what they were trying to do. It didn't work well, in my opinion. Okay, up next, this is Toni Rei, 19.
It was you calling my phone, yeah, but I got these racks all alone, yeah. Red lighter don't saw me gone.
I'm not a rapper. I'm not a rapper fan, guys. Maybe I should play this for my cousin. Ask him his opinion.
Yeah. Whoa. It was you calling my phone, yeah, but I got these racks all alone, yeah. Red lighter don't saw me gone, yeah. That green light, bitch, I'm Master Yoda. I'm gon' pull, I want gold, yeah. I miss if I go, then I go hard. She said I should know, yeah.
In all English?
All on my own, yeah. Who gon' say I ain't care about my own, yeah. Went from 1 to 100. Now I gotta keep up these numbers back, cause I'm a baller. I done came back home, spent a year, I'm feeling way too tall. They know I'ma blow when another few drop. How about this shit, I just switch up my list, spitting only on God. Bitch, I'm feet, few same bars, I see my cheese. Yeah, these bitches don't realize me. 5 years on the mic and I'm still 19. Remember you was stabbing my back. Class 2023, not last respect. That's why I only fuck with my bros ever since then. Know they all got fame, but it's in pretend. Yeah. They was he calling my phone, yeah, but I got these racks all alone. Yeah.
It's so interesting seeing people release this type of music because I feel like it's very rarely music that idols make.
She said I should've known, yeah. My part don't know I ain't doing it on Hango. Yo, bitch, I go hard, don't go home.
Did he put on a mask and then just start sounding like a different person?
I can't call you my darling. I got all those calling me. 되고 싶어 좀 사람이 사라질래 그냥 차라리 매일 밤 너는 한 상상 매일 밤 나는 하지 망상 기억 안 나 우리 처음 만난
Okay, the very typical outro of R&B song. Okay. Yeah, I was gonna say it felt really short. I was like, it's not 3 minutes yet. It's a 2-minute 30-second song. It's not for me. I have people in my life I could play this for and kind of get their takes on it. But if we're going strictly off of music I enjoy, this is probably not one of the songs I enjoy the most. It is better than a lot of songs actually on the debut list. I will give him that. It's not my genre of music, to be fair, but I think that he used his budget, I think, the best way that he thought he could, like with the 2 locations, the use of the mask, the use of like the black background. I like that he incorporated 3rd location when he added that mask on. Oh, wait, no, that's a feature. Sorry, that's the feature. Shy Boy Toby. I like that when Shy Boy Toby came on, that there was like a change up in the sets. Like it was very subtle, right? He went from like being at the car auto body shop to the stairwell, probably of that similar location. So they tried what they could, I would say. I think that the real lyrics that stood out to me were the ones that I fully understood what he was saying, and it wasn't sounding like mumbling kind of rap, which is when he said that he's been making music since he for 5 years and he's only 19, meaning he started when he was 14. Like that line, I think would stick with people. I just wish I could understand more clearly all of the lines, because I think he could have some good like moments in there, but it's okay. It's not my favorite. It's not the worst. Probably not gonna go in my top 200 songs of the year. But you know, it was a song, and he wanted to release a song, and he did, and he did. Also, it's all in English. So again, this is even count as K-pop. I don't know why this list was generated in such a way. Okay. Up next, this is TROIKA. Love Score is a trio group, obviously. Ooh. He has 8,000 views and 273 likes now. This sounds like old K-pop. Oh. There's so many like traditional sounding K-pop this year. I also love the two guys that are taller look similar. The hair doesn't help. They all have the same haircut. But I don't think it looks bad. I mean, it makes them look more similar. Like the only difference is one bangs are like more pushed out. How much do you think this set cost though? Because this is definitely like a building that just has multiple sets. Okay. You know, they give the guys that would go on a competition show and they would be placed in F class purely because I know they can't dance. I think people would like their voices, but they would be like, they'd be like, oh my gosh, their voices are so unique. I can't believe they're doing a traditional K-pop song. And then they'd start dancing and people would be like, oh. I think they would move up purely if they got better at the dancing part, because they have the singing part. Okay. He's a great singing voice. Okay, not for me. Okay, outtakes. Not for me, but it's cute. I definitely think so far it just seems as though people are really trying to go back to like the original K-pop sound. And I don't know if it's for the love of it, for the mere fact that there's not a lot of groups releasing that type of music, so it does differentiate them. Or because I feel like that you kind of associate, like, personally, I feel like you associate subpar choreography with traditional K-pop music in a way, but it's not true, because then there's like the beautiful hanbok outfit dances and things like that. It's interesting. It's a choice, you know. I think that their voices are great. I do think the choreography needs some work, but I think it's charming in this context, right? If you're watching it outside of this context, like such the context I placed of in a competition show, it's like, oh, I want them to do well, but but if you place it just in the context of the song alone, I think the song is fine. I think that it needs more levels though, because it's kind of consistent throughout. There's no like big moment, there's no flourish, there's nothing that's building to. So I feel like it was their personalities that really carried the song, and I want more than the personality to carry your music. I want the music to carry itself and be something that I want to go back to listen to. But yeah, that's kind of my thoughts on this debut. So keep working hard. I hope to see more interesting things in the future, because use your voices. You have good voices. Use your voices. Yeah. So up next is Yunche. This is Awake. It's another 2-minute song. All these songs are 2 minutes. This is 51,000 views, but it has 4,000 likes, which is actually a very high ratio. Because I think YouTube is like, it quote unquote 4 likes for every 1,000 views in YouTube standards is considered good, but that's not really good in like wanting to go viral standards. I wish that shot was not as prolonged as it was, or his hand had already reached her cheek, because it just felt too... Oh, Nightmare? Let me be yours, keeping me awake. You could said, let me be the one keeping you awake. Great vocal highlight. Wished I heard it more. See, now they just reversed that shot. Or was that the original way they shot it and then they just reversed it in the beginning? Yeah, they're just reversing the shots, which is fine. Also, they love across dissolve here. They love across dissolve in this video. It's like they tried. You can see that she tried. They really used effects to okay, this is my thought. It feels like they really wanted to make the video interesting, and they didn't have enough sets or scene shots. So what they ended up doing is they thought they filmed enough, had not filmed enough, so then they just started using like cross dissolve, blur, and like overlay, and like different like Premiere Pro or whatever software they're using to one, do reverses of those same shots to fill the runtime of the song. Two, to like really just hurt you, because I understand the idea of a cross dissolve and like the overlays, because it's talking about like keeping you awake, but like could have been done cleaner, I think. And then like she had a vocal highlight part where she hits this high note, and the high note is like in the background of her singing, and so it's like, is it a highlight part if I can't hear it as well as I feel like you would want us to hear it, you know? Like, yeah. Those are the opinions. A lot of opinions with this one. I apologize if this is your favorite debut. I apologize. I just feel like it could have been better. It had a lot of like things that could have been a little bit cleaner. But anyhow, up next, this is probably the biggest view count I've seen so far in this video. 727,000 views, 4,000 likes. This is what I meant about the like ratio thing, because the girl before had 4,000 likes but 51,000 views, and they have 4,000 likes with 700,000 views. So like, if you do ratio, she's technically doing better. But anyway, this is UNICODE, Let Me Love You. Girl group. G-Friend vibes. It looks like the same location G-Friend shot their debut. Oh, you know who else shot here? Sis. S.I.S. This is great usage of the set. Like starting with it empty because it looks like a gym, and then them decorating it to make it look a little bit more interesting. And they're gonna get great shots out of those sets if they choose to film in that way. Yeah, this is very G-Friend coded. Even the instrumental is very G-Friend. Interesting cut. I wouldn't do that. Also, I wish her outfit wasn't completely red. Like maybe some pattern. Like even if it was both red items, but like one was patterned, it would have helped a little bit. For example, you see this member, the one in the yellow, it's like both yellows, but one has a pattern, so it breaks it apart more. Oh, pretty. Sounds like it wants to be G-Friend. Also, that's the same set, but I like that they use a different part of the set that probably had a little stage, and then they used the set well, because even the shots that are shot at night in the dark, it's like a spotlight on the girls, but it's definitely still the same location, but you can't really tell it's the same location unless you're like really looking for that, which I like. So they use the sets well. I wish that they utilized that couch prop because I feel like that's an easy shot to do of the girls maybe sitting and laughing with each other, and that could have been a really nice shot as well. The song in itself is very G-Friend, I think. It, in terms of the style, do they execute it as well as G-Friend? Well, no one executes as well as G-Friend because G-Friend is like top tier choreo, top tier vocals, you know? But I think it's fine. I think if you're missing like cutesy girl groups, this is probably one that people really will gravitate towards if they miss cutesy girl groups, not like cutesy pop, like cutesy, like actually like wholesome cutesy, if that makes sense. I don't know if that makes sense for people, but I think that I won't really listen to it again. And it's not to say I don't like cutesy K-pop. Obviously, I like cutesy K-pop. But it's just not as good as I hoped it would be. And maybe that's also leading to that like ratio. Because it should, in theory, do better. You know, and the like ratio, especially with that high of a viewer count. But we'll see. We'll see how it progresses. Oh wait, also it's not 4 likes per every 1,000 views. Is it like 4 likes for every 100 views, and then that's how YouTube does calculations? But I think so. I feel like I googled that years ago or something. Anyway, random knowledge. Here you go. This is the second to last song of the video. This is Univ, Keep It Love. Hopefully it's good because it's 4 minutes long. This has 384 likes and 7,000 views. I love that my coffee got cold instantly because of how cold it is in this room. This is why I have a space heater. This is like intros? Is it like a play? Like, I don't, what was the intro for? 눈앞이 깜깜해져 there's really no way 시간은 앞으로만 가 더 이상 돌아갈 길 없어 이제 내 진심을 다짐해 너에게 전하고 싶은 내 맘하지만 다른 생각 안녕이란 말 한마디에 웃음을 준비해놔 주섭이 던져졌고 이젠 아무도 몰라 우리들 사이 Maybe keep it up It's a love story. There's more members than there are girls, so is it like one of the members likes one of the girls? It kind of feels like cross-promoting. Like, it definitely feels like these girls definitely have a quote-unquote idol group as well. Oh, how sweet. Oh. Ah, yes, behind the scenes. Did he also like her? No. Oh, that's sad. So it's like basically two guys had the crush on the same girl. Okay, I get it. It feels also probably like the most authentic high school I've ever seen in like terms of the way it's shot, right? Because it feels like something that could actually happen, like a friend group, like, you know, multiple people liking the same person, and that person maybe end up liking the one that liking any of them, honestly, because it's their choice, and then the other person's heart is broken. So I think it's smart. I wonder if there just wasn't enough budget to hire more of the girls, or did they just not think it necessary to need everyone to have a love interest? Because you don't need that. The song is fine. I think it's better than most that we've heard so far in this video in terms of like the vocals. I think that in terms of choreo, I didn't really see it because it was a lot of like training montage and practicing. Probably to help have content for the video, but I do wish they had one clear, like, this is the choreo, watch us like kill choreography or something. I wish the story was a little bit clearer in the beginning. Like I think it probably is clear if you are in Korea, because I think that's maybe how the school system is. I'm not sure, but it's a little bit confusing in the beginning, but I think the plot eventually develops. I didn't realize there were two love interests for the girl until the end, so that's also, I think, a key point to put out. Did a different guy get her the coffee and then a different guy was with her at the festival? Maybe that's how they differentiated it. But yeah, just a lot of thoughts, I think, more so. I just wish it was a little bit better, but it's not the worst that we've seen. Okay, this is our last one of the day. Oh my god, deep breaths, guys. Deep breaths, everyone. Hello, this is Vahn, Crush on You. This is 48,000 views, 3,000 likes.
평범하게 살아서 싫어 내게 네가 문득 걸어와 네 손을 잡고 어디 간다 그곳은 너무나 눈이 부신 곳이라 널 더욱 꼭 붙잡게 되더라 정말 나는 왜 이제 말할까 사랑한다고 왜 이제라도 질릴 때까지 말할게 Yeah, I'm always you, I'm always you 몇 번을 물어봐도 난 오직 너야 Hey, I'm always you, I'm always you 운명이 있잖아 그건 바로 너야 I'm on a crush on you
Ooh.
Yeah, I'm on a crush on you Yeah, I'm on a crush, 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 crush I'm on a crush on you Yeah, 서툴렀던 네가 점점 말을 건다 가끔 있는 불만 역겹게 느껴진다 이제 뭘 하든지 너 생각이 나고 너 무엇을 먹든지 너의 맛을 따를까
I have to say, he uses his singular set really well. Like, it still feels dynamic, even though it's a very, like, still set piece.
생각을 하게 만드는 girl 푹 빠져버렸는데 왜 이제 말할까 사랑한다고 왜 이제라도 질릴 때까지 말할게 Yeah, I'm always you, I'm always you 몇 번을 물어봐도 난 오직 너야 Hey, I'm always you, I'm always you 운명이 있잖아 그건 바로 너야 I'm on a crush on you Yeah, I'm on a crush on you Yeah, I'm on a crush, 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 crush I'm on a crush on you Crush on you
Ooh, I like the background vocal.
Crush on you Crush on you Crush on you
Yeah, this is a really good song. I like this. I like the little behind the scenes shot too, when you can hear like the people behind the camera. That's cute. A little bit about this artist, because he's the last artist of the video today, so I thought I'd do some little research. He was in the group 9.1, 9i. I'm assuming it's 9i. But essentially that group debuted in 2022. I'm not sure if they're still a group, but apparently he left that group, and once he left that group, he sued the company. I'm assuming he's the member that went by Winnie, because it's the only member who says former, and he was a rapper in that group. It's interesting. I'm going to be curious to see if he does rapping and vocals going forward in his like soloist career, because I feel like that's always like a route that they go in. But that's really interesting. So he basically was suing his company, and then he went on hiatus. This was during the Japanese debut? ? It looks like he left this year. No, his hiatus was 2023. Then he left 2024 and filed a lawsuit against the company. Okay. Do I want to know why? Of course I do. Am I going to? Oh, he was in under 19. So many people were under 19. Under 19, I swear. Every time I do a reaction, there's at least one. He was in Boys Planet. Really? Wow. But he ranked really low. I think he was like eliminated maybe first or second episode of Boys Planet. That's our research for the day. Anyway, if you guys liked today's video, don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. I think the next part will be the last part of reaction. So if any debuts happen after December 17th, I'm so sorry. You missed the cutoff because it's too long. Cut it, please. I beg, please. So yeah, I'll see you guys all in the next one. Bye.